Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're back at the Unreal Engine survival tutorial. Last time we left off, we fixed some bugs and we created the text message that appears when you pick up items on the bottom left corner of the screen. As you can see, it tells me that I picked up beef, I picked up mining stick, I picked up a rock. It tells me that. Today we're gonna make it so that when you go hover or select over the slot you're for example you're holding now beef, right? Now it should show whenever I switch, it should show like for a couple of seconds that this is whatever it is, beef, like that. You know what I mean? So now in order to do that we need to open the UI widget we made. This contains the hotbar and the HUD basically. Here, yes. Now we add a new text thingy over here. Put it center it like that. Set the anchor to be like this and try to center as much as possible. Also extend this so that the text won't clip through. And the font, you see, it's not centered. You want it centered. So in the font, go to justification here and center it. I'm gonna set this to italic, and I'm gonna name it item name. I know no one will see the literal text item name is gonna be switched. So whenever you select an item in your hotbar, it tells the name of the item basically. So over here we create a binding, and let's get to this player reference. We first check because it's been like couple of weeks since I last made the tutorial. I have to check again. We need to go get the selected slot variable and basically just use this selected slot to get to which item you're holding. And we do the get selected slot. And where is the thingy over here? We do, let's just copy from what we did in the, where is the eat food when hungry? Yes, as you can see here, where is the get selected item? Where is it? Slot index. You see here, let me find. Okay, here it is. Never mind, it's over here. We do the same thing over here, but the problem, I can't copy paste this because it's not the same, because it needs a target. This one doesn't have a target. So if I bring it over there, it breaks. So let me do this instead. We do get, what did we call that? Hotbar index array. Hotbar index array. We do get like this, yes, get. Now since we got the index of the inventory here, see, slot index. Now we need to convert that into the location inside the inventory, because right now actually this gives the location of the inventory, the hotbar item. Where is it in our inventory? So I'm gonna now try to convert this into the ID of the item and then convert it into the data of the item. We do get inventory over here and do get again like this, get like that. And now we do get item info from here, break this, attach this item name. Of course we do this if the things, all the things over here are valid. So we do this. First of all, let me make sure, we need to make the check if the player exists or not, or somehow it got deleted. So it won't get, you won't get errors whenever you accidentally delete the player. And also we need do this is valid index for this, like this, yes. Do branch over here, and then now let's see, if I play, there is nothing over here. When I pick things up, let me equip this to slot number 1. I move like this, it says item test. Over here it doesn't say anything. So now we can do this. make it so that whenever it shows, it will fade out after a few seconds. Let's do it so that it won't do it this all the time. See, now if I do this, hold on, we move this aside, and not like this. No. See, now the return node returns a text, and the text goes to the text block. So what we need to do is make this text block as variable on, and name this I don't know, item, held item name. Yes, held item name. We drag out this held item name over here. We do get text. Yes, this one, and check if it's equal. But the problem is, if you make two items with the same name, this might bug things out. But whatever, this is what we're gonna do. Let's do that. There's no other way. Actually, there's a lot of different ways, but this is the simplest one. Okay, now we've done that. Or actually, I have a better idea. Instead of doing comparing between two texts, instead I'm gonna do this. Delete all of this, and instead compare the let me make a new variable. It's not a local variable, it's a regular variable inside the UI, and let's call it name. Let's call it, actually no, let's call it held item ID. Held item ID, yes. And we change this to an integer. Whenever we return, let me set this like that to this. And now we compare over here. Let me make the default to be -1. So basically this will update the item name only if it's only if the item you're holding is different from what it's showing. So let me show you over here. Something broke. Oh no, something broke. Okay, never mind. It fixed itself. So now if I grab stuff over here, it's all beef. Let me grab some more varied items. Equip this to 1, equip this to 2, equip this to 3, and this broke stuff. Oh yes, now I know why. Because I did equal. It should be not equal. It should not be equal so that it changes. I don't know why I typed equal. So now it should work. It must work. If I grab stuff like this, 3 different items, equip 1, 2, and 3. It works, but now it immediately goes away because it stops over here. As soon as it pops up, it stops. That's because the return value it doesn't return anything, so it literally removes the text. Remove the text. So I have to do another return node, and now we can use the held item name text block we made this variable before. We do text. We do get text here, get text. So if these all turn out false over here, we just return whatever was inside the text, so that won't just immediately goes away. We do this right now, immediately infinite loop. Why? Let me see. So if that's the case, we need to make another variable over here. Held item name. No, would allow me. Held item name text. Yes. We do this over here. Let's do set. And when it's returning like this, and do this and this. Instead of returning this, I'm gonna add this like this. How many times have I said this? And now let's see if it works. It'd be great. scope this, let me move it away like this, and if I go over here, yes, it works again. So let's make the fade out timeline animation. We do add over here. It's gonna be behind my webcam, and call this, I don't know, call it whatever you like. I'm gonna call it fade item name text. The worst possible name ever. Okay, I'm gonna add now. While selecting this, I'm gonna add this. It's called, where is it? This held item name. We do track here, and I think it's color and opacity. Yes. We expand this, and now let's do this. And we add a key over here, add 00, whatever you want to call it, and after like 2 seconds, add again, and after this much, we change this to 0, and it automatically adds this. So it's like this. It stays for a while. As soon as you pick up the item and changes, this appears and then fades out like that. So whenever I do this part, not down here, I'm gonna do this. Where is this thingy? Fade item name text, whatever you call it. Fade item. It's not showing, so I'm gonna do fade. Yes, over here. We do play animation. Yes. Yes, forward. Yes, this should work, right? Okay, this should work. This must work. If I pick things up again, move this away, open the inventory, and let's try this. So if I pick this and see, for a while it's gonna show, then it disappears. So I move again, it appears and fades out, and again the same thing. If I continue to swap between them, they won't fade out because the animation keeps replaying back to the beginning. That's how it is. If we want, it's better like this actually. Now that's basically it for this video. This video is kind of short. Next episode of the survival engine series, I might do crafting. Yes, that might be the next episode. So stay tuned for the next episode. It's gonna be like it'll come around in like 3-4 weeks. I don't know, but hopefully you guys learned something, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.